And on today's project, we have a pond with beaver problems. I know everybody's been excited for some beaver dam busting, but we've already had to drain the water down. This is actually the overflow pipe. They have got it plugged up so much you can't even see the two ends of these, 18-inch pipes. That shouldn't be like that, but it's still working, so they're not too worried about that right now. So trying to get that unclogged, and I'll show you the worst part of this project is the spillway over here that the beavers have completely made a dam across. The owner has been working over the years pulling all the sticks out and piling them up. Just huge mountains of sticks and mud that they've smeared in there. But we're going to take and cut all this out, remove all this mess, dig a hole, bury it, and get the good dirt to build the spillway back in and put a permanent matting in here to hold grade. So that is the project for today. But first I'm going to get these pipes unplugged so I can determine the grade, so I'll know where to set the water level at. Because what's happened is the pipes have been plugged up and the pond's been over full and running out the spillway, causing that to erode and fail like it has. It always amazes me how much stuff a beaver can bring up. I mean, these pipes, evidently that one was extended, that's why it was loose, or maybe it's already broke, I have no idea. But you can tell that the beavers have brought up almost an entire dump truck load of mud and sticks to block these pipes off. It's crazy. he is bringing dirt over here. We're digging a borrowed pit kind of inside the hill to get the good clay to fill this and regrade the channel, and then taking all this junk and putting it back into the pit. Some pretty good red clay in that hillside. He brings it over and I kind of put it in. It was kind of too wet for the skid steer to get down in here to start with. You can see a little bit of mud trying to squirt through there, but this will bridge across it and make a nice compacted spillway when I get done. Just kind of keep tracking it in. That's actually out in the pond, so that doesn't really matter. But key part's right here. Get it tracked in and packed in there real nice and tight. And it'll be fine and dandy. I gotta dig all that mess out too. I don't know what was going on. They had all sorts of stuff rigged in here. Big hole dug over there. Got all the clay to regrade the spillway. I just actually put a little bit of topsoil in there so the grass seed will have something to kind of bed down into versus that hard packed clay. Just put the cleanup bucket on. Now I'm going to come down these edges and pull those back and get it where you can actually drive a riding mower through here, so that they can get to the other side and keep everything maintained around here. So I got the spillway graded out. I got to drive across it and finish grading that out. Come a pretty good little rain shower, so I didn't get any outdoor video of grading that, as all the cameras would have got wet. So all I got to do now is finish slicking this up as I drive out, and go ahead and we'll put all our matting down. Got all the debris that was right here shoved up there and kind of just spread out in the woods. So now all that beaver debris is removed. Trimmed the pipes back. There was no need for them to stick out 6 feet because they were trying to float, and that's why all that crap was on it, trying to hold them down. So the beavers have been removed, so that shouldn't be a problem now. Now the pond can actually drain out of that. Got to put a little bit of straw, what's left of this bale right there, and the spillway is now filled back in, graded, and permanent matting installed on top of that. So as you remember, this is where the pipes were clogged up, causing the water to run through here all the time, which in return eroded it out and caused the pond to stay low, because the spillway had been eroded down 2 or 3 feet lower than normal level. So now the water should come up to probably about the base of those rocks, maybe a little bit higher up on them, and the pipes will take care of the normal rains, and then when it's obviously too much, it will flow through here. So we put, I don't know how many hundreds of staples in here, and got everything shingled so that as that water comes across, it will run over the matting all the way down here, and it just kind of goes into the abyss of everything. And I got the hole filled in with all the junk that we accumulated out of these ditches and the beaver debris there in front of that pipe. So yeah, there it is, all graded out and complete. Took about 6 hours, 6.5 hours we had in it. I just laid the rocks on there just as a little extra protection to hold that matting down. Once the grass comes through it, it won't go anywhere. That's a permanent matting, so it'll always be here. It will never, I mean, in 50 years it'll probably be gone, but I've been on jobs 10 years later and it was still there. So nice even transition down to the tree line down there.